Who's here now? David Stockman, former Reagan budget director, author of the book Trumped. Here's a man who thinks that we're headed to death and disaster on the stock market. We're headed straight down. Is that correct?
Well, this is...
Is that correct?
Yes,
Thank
for
you.
a reason. For a reason.
I know. Debt bomb coming.
No,
is
not that. Not that. This is repeal and replace all over again.
Okay,
the tax bill will pass the House by 3 votes. They'll let everybody else off the hook. It will go to the Senate. It will die in the Senate. Sell your stock, Stuart. Pick your winnings up and move along, because this whole market is predicated on a Trump growth agenda that isn't going to happen. This is not a pro-growth tax bill. This is not a reform bill. This is a supply-side fake. This is a Reagan imposter. It doesn't cut marginal rates. Stuart, you get growth from marginal rates. We cut them by 30%. This bill leaves the top rate, 39.6, where it is. It raises it to 46 on the bubble. This does not cut middle-class taxes. Take the 30 million taxpayers right in the center, 50 to 100,000. A third of them will get a tax increase of 1,000. 2/3 will get a tax decrease of 1,000.
Okay.
The average, let me finish, the average cut will be $6 a week for the middle class, enough to buy 2 cappuccinos and a banana at Starbucks.
Right.
Now, if you think this is going to stimulate the economy...
let's get on with this.
Okay.
Are you selling gold?
I'm buying it.
You are on TV advertising gold, right?
I don't know if I have been.
Yes, you are.
Over the years,
You
yeah.
are.
Okay.
And in the last, couple of years, gold's done nothing. Meanwhile, you're saying, sell your stocks, there's a crash coming, and the stock market has gone straight up. If I followed your advice, I would not be better off. I'd be worse off. And I would have missed out on a rally which added to my assets by 1/3.
Okay, but the point is, in 1990...
No. The point is, you've been selling gold, and it's not done me much good. And you've been saying sell stocks, and that's been killing me.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. You shouldn't have listened. But the point is, if you take the NASDAQ 100, it went from 1,000 to 5,000 at the end of the 90s, and then it crashed 83%. If you take the Russell 2000, it went from 350 in 202. 2,000 days, it climbed a wall of worry. By 207, it was 850. And in 15 violent trading days, it was back to 350. So the point is, I'm not smart enough to figure out when these massive bubbles, which are entirely a function of central bank interference and intrusion, break, but they do. Central banks can inflate bubbles. They cannot keep them in place indefinitely.
So we've got 3% growth now. You understand?
No, I don't think we have.
Oh, okay. Well, the numbers which we see, and which everybody else in the world sees, is that GDP is growing at a 3% annual rate. We have a UBS analyst who is saying if we get these tax cuts, we will grow the stock market, Russell 2000, by 8%. This morning, the Dow Industrials, as of now, are up 180 points, 23,452. All of them are totally wrong, and David Stockman is right to push gold and sell stocks.
Exactly.
I don't get it, David. I really don't.
Okay. In the last crash, UBS lost $60 billion. Their opinion is not worth the paper that it's printed on. This is just more sell-side stock peddling.
When does the crash start?
Can you
tell me?
I don't know that, but
you can't tell me. When?
Well, wait a minute. You can't interrupt.
What's the point of all of this?
Well, you can't interrupt because I don't know when the NASDAQ crashed in April 2000, but it surely did. I don't know when the Goldilocks economy that you were talking about in the fall of 2007 was going to crash, but there was a meltdown of historic proportions. So you either think this is an honest market, this is a stock market, this is capitalism, or you think it's a wild gambling casino that has been totally corrupted and destroyed by the central banks. I say the latter. It's central banking.
But, I'm afraid we've got to end it there, Dave, because this is doing us no good.
Okay, well...
If I'd have followed your advice a couple of years ago, I'm underwater, for God's sake. And I'm not. I'm up. And I like that.
Good. Well, now might be the time to take your winnings
I see you on TV
along.
selling gold, for God's sake.
Hey, look.
No, we're done. I'm sorry.
All right.
We're done, David.
Okay.
We are. We'll have you back by all means, but, the Dow's up 188 points, for heaven's sake.
Well, okay, fine.
Now,